Yes. Very good morning, guys. Very good morning. So the climate is very refreshing, right? Rain is falling. Rain is falling right now. Do you know what? Whenever I am in my schooling age, rain will fall morning time. Exactly at school time, rain will off. Happen for you also. When I went to the school again, rain will start. Why that is going to happen? Even after completing schooling, college, right now in office also the same scenario. When I'm starting from my home, rain is not there, right? When I'm in the office, rain game, right? Anyways, come on. All right, guys. Okay, so let us start our session here today. So, guys, before starting our sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concept which I had covered in our yesterday's class. So, guys, yesterday we have discussed about array list. Now we have seen how to pass the elements into the array list, how to retrieve the elements from the array list, some methods we have seen that, iterator we have seen that, and yesterday I requested you to practice the program. Honestly tell me, did you practice it or not? Yes, that is great. That is great. Okay, now today, guys, today you did not practice. Why? What happened? What happened? Vanishka, you need to practice. Okay, guys, today we'll be trying to complete linked list, vector, hash set, linked hash set, tree set also. Okay, if time permits, I'll be going with Q also, if time permits. Now, all these today's programs, I'll be uploading in our Google Classroom. You no need to write the program, but whatever the programs which I'm uploading in the Google Classroom, if you are not practicing, it will be a trouble for you. So kindly please practice it. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Yes or no, yaar? Right. Okay. Now, let us try to, okay, just let me try to have a method, void method one like this. Okay. Now, I want to start our today's session with vector. Vector. Shall we? Okay. Now, let me try to take a vector. You know how to take a vector. Come on, tell me how. Come on. New VCT or vector like this. Let me just try to have a reference. V belongs to VCT or vector. And why I am getting an error? Why I'm getting an error? I need to import. Okay, I had imported it. Okay, now right now I want to add some elements into my vector. Just add method, same add method. I'm using add method. Just let me try to pass some data into my vector. Okay, just copy like that. Okay, now let me check whether it is going to accept heterogeneous elements or not, whether it accepts null values or not, some random data like this. And after that, system.out.println v. Directly I'm trying to print my vector. Okay, right. Now let me go to my main method. Now inside my main method, I'm trying to create an object here, new class A. Just let me try to call my method one like this. Okay, let me execute, right click, run as Java application. Exception. Why I'm getting an exception? Okay. Why I'm getting an exception? Code is perfect. No, I have already imported. Yeah, line number 18, I know. But why? Why the exception is coming at line number 18? Okay, let me remove this, save it. Yes, it's already there. Even I removed that statement also, I'm getting an exception. I'll do one thing. Let me just try to copy this. Create one more time class A. Let me import it. Now, system.out.println V. Right. Happens. Okay, let me go to my main method. Main method. Now, inside my main method, just let me try to create an object. Right. New class A dot method one, like that. Okay, let me execute. Right click, run as Java application. See, I'm getting my output. Okay. So, sir, why previously error came? Guys, sometimes IDEs will be having previous code. It will be present in its memory. That is the reason you may get an error, even though if you are not having any problem in the code. Okay. So no need to worry about that. No need to worry about that. It will be present in the cache memory. So that is the reason you will be getting an error, but no problem. But very, very rarely it happens. Very, very rarely it happens. Okay. Right. Right. Now, my first question for you. Insertion order. Insertion order is maintained or not? Insertion order is maintained. Okay. Insertion order is maintained. Now, heterogeneous elements are allowed. Heterogeneous elements are allowed. Heterogeneous elements are allowed. Null value is allowed. Null is ALLOWED, allowed. Duplicates are allowed or not? Duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Yes, see, 10 and 10. Duplicates are allowed. Okay. Now, default capacity. Default capacity. Default capacity of vector is 10. Default capacity of, what is the default capacity of array list? 10. Vector is also 10. How the size of the array list will be increases? By half. By half. When you're speaking about vector, its size increases by double. Its size increases by double. Okay. Now, vector, it is available from Java 1.0 version. That is the only reason it is known as legacy class. Legacy class. Legacy classes means the classes which were available from the very first starting versions of Java. It is legacy class. Okay. Now, one more point. Can you please tell me what is the last point? Last point. Synchronization. Like we need to understand whether it is synchronized or not. Guys, vector it is, come on, guess, synchronized or not synchronized? Is synchronized by default. By default, array list is not synchronized, vector is synchronized. By default it is synchronized. Kindly please do remember that. Okay, now guys, do me a favor, for example. Okay, system.out.println, just let me try to give a small line. Okay, now how many elements I am entered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Let me check the capacity for the vector. Capacity, what is the default capacity of a vector? 10. Okay, system.out.println, just let me see capacity plus v dot capacity. This capacity method is available only for vector, not for other collection classes. As this is a legacy class, for this vector, this capacity method is available. Let us check what is our expected output here. What is our expected output here? 10. Okay, right click, run as Java application. See, capacity, what is the default capacity? 10. Just let me try to add some more elements, guys. Okay, already 8 elements is there, am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, just let me try to go with like 100 and 1000. After adding these elements, let me try to check the capacity once again. After adding these elements, I'm trying to check the capacity once again. Expected capacity, what is the output here? Right click, run as Java application. Are you understanding me, guys? Now here, how many elements I have entered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But the size increased by double. So remaining all 9 memory locations are wasted. That is the only reason I will be saying that memory wise collections are not recommended. Performance wise collections are highly recommended. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Online students, kindly please respond. Is it clear, guys? Yes, Santosh. Is it clear, guys? Online students, please respond. Yes, yes, that is great. That is great. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, do me a favor, guys. I want you to please help me to retrieve the elements from my vector by using for loop. System.out.println using for loop. Tell me. For, okay. For, after that, 2 semicolons. Okay. Int I equal to 0. Okay. After that, I should be less than v dot size or capacity. Exactly, v dot size. After that, I plus plus. Now tell me, system dot out dot println v dot get index I. That's it. Right click, run as Java application, and I'll be able to get my output like this. Yes. Now, guys, yesterday we have seen how to retrieve the data by using iterator. Yes. Shall we try to use enumeration interface now? I told iterator, list iterator, enumeration, right? Let us go with enumeration interface right now. Please check this. Okay, just system.out.println using enumerate enumeration interface. Sir, can we retrieve the data by using iterator also? Yes, you can do that. You can do that. But let us try to check with enumeration interface. Now, in enumeration interface, how many methods are there? 2 methods. What are the names of those methods? Has more elements and next element. Okay, we'll do one thing. Just let me try to Guys, did you remember yesterday we have called a method? Yes. What is the method? Iterator. Iterator method. Now v dot not iterator elements. Now here, just let me try to go with enumeration interface. Just let me try to use like like this. Now while e dot has more elements, and here system dot out dot println. Come on, e dot next element. Guys, not next method. Next method is present inside iterator interface. Come on, guys, yes or no? Here, what we are using? We are using enumeration. So in enumeration, we are having next element. Now, please check this. Right click, run as Java application. By using enumeration interface, we can retrieve the data like this. Online students, is it clear, guys? Guys, is it clear? Please tell me. Please tell me. If you practice yesterday's program easily, you will be able to understand this. Yesterday, instead of elements, which method we have used? Iterator. We had used iterator, right? Why? Because we are using iterator interface. Right now, today, we are using enumeration interface. So we are using elements method. Guys, let me be very frank with you. Vector very rarely we will be using in our projects. Almost we will not use this vector in our projects. Why? Because it is present in the first legacy classes, legacy version of Java. Right now, most of the time we will be using array list, linked list. Most of the time. So if you are using array list or linked list, 95% above times we will be using iterator interface. Iterator. Even we will not be going with for loop also. Most of the time we will be going with iterator. Why? Because iterator, if you are using these iterator, list iterator interfaces, data will be retrieved in fastly, most efficiently. Instead of using for loop, directly predefined methods are there. So we'll be using either iterator or list iterator. But in interview point of view, there is one very important question, that is, what is the difference between array list and vector? Tell me. Array list and vector. First difference. Array list increases its size by half. Vector increases its size by double. Array list is not synchronized by default. Vector is synchronized by default. Array list is available from Java 1.2 version. Vector is available from 1.0 version. So vector is a legacy class. Array list is not legacy class. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. For array list, yes, insertion order is maintained. Vector insertion order is maintained. Array list will accept duplicates. Vector accepts duplicates. Array list heterogeneous elements, null values. Yes, vector also it will allow heterogeneous elements and null values. So you need to remember this. And default capacity. What is the default capacity of array list? 10. Default capacity of vector? 10. Kindly please do remember these differences, guys. Okay. Now just a second. Let me try to get this. Yes. Now, just like array list, we will be having some methods also directly in vector. For example, add element method. Please check this. Just let me try to. Okay. Add element. Sir, add method is there. Yes, add method is there. Add method is present in which collection interface? Exactly. Add method is present in collection interface. Just like add method, directly in vector also, you are having this method known as add element. Add element. Directly, you can add a element here. Okay, so please check this system.out.println. We right click run as Java application. Sorry, right click run as Java application. Now, whatever the element which you have given, it will be added. Guys, I'm having one more doubt. If I want my vector to accept only strings, what I need to do? I should be using generics. Okay, let me just please here what I need to write, string like this. Just let me try to write string string like this. If I write generics like this, observe here line number 12, I am getting an error. Line number 12, 15, 16, 17, all I am getting an error. Why I am getting an error? Because those are not strings. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay, but actually I don't want to use any generics, so just let me remove this like that. And some more methods, guys. Remove element. What this remove element will be doing, it will remove the element, specified element. V dot remove element. Which element shall we remove? Let me remove 500. I am trying to remove 500, and after I'm removing that 500, I'm just trying to print my vector. Right click run as Java application. 500 removed, guys. Yes. Now, do you know what? Actually, we can remove the element at a specified index position also. Remove element at, okay, I want to remove null. 0, 1, 2. Let me try to go with 2 here. Okay. Now, after that, copy it, paste it like that. Now, right click run as Java application. Is it removed, guys? Like that, we will be using different other methods also. For example, last element, first element, what it will be doing, you know, it will return the first and last elements. Please check this system.out.println. V dot first element, system.out.println, V dot last element. We will be getting the first and last elements of your vector. As simple as this. Okay, so methods, okay, that is okay, no problem, methods, but you need to remember the features. Kindly please do remember that, guys. Okay, online students, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Online students, please tell me. If you want to add two objects, you need to take two different vectors. Uday, okay? Yes, that is good. Sasivardhan, synchronized. Why it is synchronized? In the sense, whenever these Oracle people are creating this vector, they had made it synchronized so that it will be thread safe. That's it, not more than that. Okay, right. Okay, that is good. All right, guys, let me do one thing. Let me copy this, and I'm trying to keep this here. Vector like this. Okay, this is the program for vector. Now, guys, please, once again, I am saying you, please practice it. If you are not practicing, you will forget. Okay, now let me go with linked list. linked list like that. Okay. Now, okay. I'm removing this. I'm removing this. Online students, I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Online students, kindly please respond. Guys, please respond. Is it clear? Vanishka, data structures, that is separate topic. It will not be covered in core. Okay. Tell me whether you are having any doubt in this particular program or not. Please, if you are having a question not related to our program, you can ask me once the session is completed. Not right now. Okay. Uday, ambiguity, how, what do you mean by that ambiguity? Where an ambiguity will be occurred? Can you please give me an idea? Where? You are asking how to resolve ambiguity. Okay. When an ambiguity will be occurred? Where an ambiguity will be occurred? Whenever we are using these collections. Please tell me. Please tell me. Yeah, Santosh, wait for it. Wait for it. Please wait for it. Okay, that is, you gave index 2 by we have value 2. Okay. For example, Uday, please concentrate on the method completely. Okay, method name completely. Right? Okay, we'll do one thing. Let me try to go with, I'm trying to add one more element. Okay, now I'm just going with 2 like this. Okay, I'm just going with 2 like this. Let me just try to add. Okay, Java application is right now, is 2 present in my collection class? Yes. Okay, now just let me try to use this method. Remove element at 2. Okay, now please check. Right click, run as Java application. Is 2 removed? Is 2 removed? Why there will be an ambiguity? We are using remove element at method. Remove element at will accept index position directly. Okay, so please practice. That's what I'm trying to say. Please practice. Okay, right. So guys, is it okay for everyone? Okay, now let me just try to go with one more collection class. Linked list. Okay, void method 1 like that, method 1, and linked list, please tell me. New linked list, new linked linked list, new linked list. I don't want to use any generics. I just want to check whether it is going to accept heterogeneous data or not. If I use generics, obviously it will not accept heterogeneous data. Okay, new linked list equal to linked list like that. Okay, I don't want to use any generics. Okay, just let me try to pass the data. Dot add, same add method, exactly the same method. Okay, just let me try to go with like 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now just let me try to check whether it is going to accept heterogeneous data, null values, just some random data. I'm just trying to give some random data. 15 like that. Okay, after that, system.out.println linked list. I'm just trying to print my linked list. Okay, main method. Now inside my main method, just let me try to create an object, new class a dot method 1. Execute. Right click, run as Java application. Right. Now same, tell me, insertion order maintained or not? insertion ORDR order is maintained. Insertion order is maintained. Duplicates are allowed. Come on, guys. Okay, just first let me go with heterogeneous data. Second point is heterogeneous data, right? HETERG. Heterogeneous data is allowed. Heterogeneous data is allowed. Null is allowed. Null is allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Okay. Now default capacity of linked list is, any guess? Default capacity of linked list, just guess. 10 no, 16 no, 13 no, 0. Default capacity of linked list is 0. Its size will automatically increases by doubling every time. Okay, now guys, here you need to remember one point, that is data will be stored in linked list in the form of NODES, in the form of nodes. A node will be having 3 fields. A node, just let me try to show here. Okay, right. Now guys, please observe here, just a minute. Right, please observe here. Node, in linked list, data will be stored in the form of nodes. A node, a single node will be having 3 fields. Middle, you will be having the data field, means whatever the data which you want to store, like 10, Java, null. We are trying to store some data, right? So in the middle, you will be having the data field. Starting of the node, you will be having link to the next node. Ending of the node, you will be having link to the previous node. So data will be stored in the form of nodes in linked list. Guys, you need to remember this particular point. Kindly please do remember this. Why? Because most of the time, guys, please listen. Most of the time in our projects, we will be using array list or linked list. When we will be using array list, when we will be using linked list. If you are using linked list, inserting the data and retrieving the data from the linked list is fast. But guys, understand my statement correctly. In linked list, inserting the data and retrieving the data is fast, but construction time of linked list is more. What I said? Construction time of linked list is more. Actually, more than the array list. Why it is more? Because in linked list, how the data is stored? In the form of nodes. So whenever you are trying to pass a data, for the data you should be having 3 fields there, like link to the next node, link to the previous node. So like that, in order to create that node structure, it is going to take more time. Construction time of array list is fast. Construction time. I'll give you a small example program also. Not like, in order to understand that construction time, I'll be giving you a small program also. But guys, simple one statement. Array list, linked list. Array list and linked list. Which one will be created fast? Exactly. Array list. Linked list will take time. Why it will take time? Because the data is stored in the form of nodes. Inserting the data and retrieving the data from the linked list is fast. Why? Because exactly the data is present in the form of nodes. Construction time will take more. Manipulation is fast in linked list. So according to your project requirements, we need to take either array list or linked list. Online students, I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Guys, please tell me. A node means it consists of three fields: data field, link to the next field, and link to the previous field. As simple as this. Okay, guys, online students, please respond. Right. Now just let me try to get back to my program here where it is. Okay, now guys, you know how to retrieve the data by using for loop. You know how to retrieve the data by using for each loop also. Now you know iterator also. Yes, do you know enumeration? Just now we had covered that. Let us try to work with list iterator. What do you say? List iterator. What is the use of iterator interface? Tell me how iterator interface will retrieve the data. Iterator interface in forward direction. Yes or no? Iterator interface will iterate only in one direction, that is forward direction. List iterator interface iterates in both the directions, that is forward and backward directions. By using list iterator interface, we can retrieve the data both in forward and backward directions. Let us try to check that. Please observe here, guys. I am just trying to use system.out.println list iterator using list iterator. Okay, now please check this, guys. LL for iterator, which method we have called? Come on, iterator. For enumeration, which method we have called? Elements. For list iterator, we will be calling LL dot list iterator. Now it is going to give us a list iterator. Just let me try to go with li like this. Now while guys, how many methods are there in list iterator? 5 methods. Actually, has next method is there. Come on, guys, can we use that? Li dot has next, and after that system.out.println li dot next method, like that. Now after that system.out.println, just let me try to give a small differentiation. Okay, now while li dot has previous, retrieving data from a reverse order, has previous. Now system.out.println li dot previous. Now please check, right click, run as Java application. Now okay, I'll do one thing, just let me get it in one single line so that it will be easy for you to understand. Plus like this. Right click, run as Java application. This is forward direction 10, Java, null, 56, 12, 99, 15 and 10. And this is reverse direction 10, 15, 99, 12, 56, null, Java and 10. We cannot retrieve the data in a reverse order by using iterator or enumeration. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Iterator interface iterates only in one direction, that is forward direction. Guys, most of the time in our collections, most of the time we will be using iterator interface. We will be using iterator most of the time. List iterator mostly we will be using only for list implementation classes. We cannot use list iterator for set. How many implementation classes are there in set? Come on, 3. What are those? Hash set, linked hash set, and tree set, right? We cannot use list iterator for the set implementation classes. For set, we will be using only iterator. For map also, we will be using iterator. For list implementation classes, you can use list iterator. The name itself is saying, right? List iterator. As simple as it is. Okay. Sir, why we cannot use list iterator for set? I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Kindly please wait. Up to now, is it clear, guys, for everyone? Let me do one thing. Just let me try to copy this and paste it in our linked list. Now, I just want to show you a small program here. Guys, please observe. Just a small program. I think I had given, yeah. This is the program. This is the program. Please observe this program for a second. Just observe what is happening up to just observe. Just observe what is happening here, please. Okay, Santosh, for array list, Santosh, are you there? Santosh, please respond in the chat. Okay. Are you there, Santosh? Respond in the chat. Respond in the chat. No. You are there. Okay. Santosh, please listen. I don't know whether you can, your net is proper or not. For array list and vector, underlying data structure is just like an array. Just like an array. Okay. How the data will be stored in array, in the same manner it will be stored. Santosh, can you hear me? Okay. Anyways. All right. Okay. Guys, did you observe this program? Did you understand anything? Let me try to explain. Let me try to explain. Guys, please observe. Please observe. Class name is linked list time. Okay. It's just a class name. Just a class name. Okay. I'm taking an array. What is the type of the array? Come on. Type of the array. Object. I can take primitive data types. I can take string array. I can take object array also. No problem. This is just an object array. For example, generally int array, byte array, character array. Yes, like that object array. Inside this array, what we can pass? Tell me. What we can pass? Objects. Guys, I need your answers. Please tell me. Inside an int array, inside an integer array, what I can pass? Integers. Inside an object array, what I can pass? Objects. That's it. Now, this is an array that is of object array. Okay. Static block. In how many ways we can use the static? In how many ways we can use the static? 3 ways. Variable, method, and a block. Did you remember the priorities? Static variable and static block and main method. For example, in your Java program, if you are having a static block, and a main method, first what will be getting executed? Static block will be getting executed. Okay. Right now, first static block, one method, array list time, one more method, linked list time, and main method. So first, what will be getting executed? Static block. Okay. Inside this static block, what I am doing, please check. What is the length of this array? What is the length of that array? 1 lakh. Means how many objects I can pass into this array? 1 lakh objects I can pass, right? So instead of directly giving all those 1 lakh objects, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to use for loop. For int I equal to 0, and I should be less than arr dot length less than length, and after that arr of I, that is 0, equal to, I'm trying to pass a object into this array. Are you understanding me here, guys? Guys, for example, just let me try to remove this. Okay, now, okay, let me try to take an array. Object arr equal to new object, and I am trying to give the size as 3. How many objects I can pass into this array? 3 objects. Okay. Arr of 0 equal to first index position. Come on, guys. Arr of 0 equal to new class A. Can I go like this? Yes. What is this? It is an object. I am passing that object into this array. In the same manner, can I go arr of 1, arr of 2, and here let me go with B, class B object, and here object object. This is class A object. Just please observe here. Class A object. Sorry. Yeah. Class A object. This is class B object. This is object class object. Guys, you already know that object class is by default inherited into every Java program. Are you understanding me? if I'm trying to take an object array, I can pass these objects like that. Online students, please respond. Guys, please respond. Online students, you need to respond. Please respond in the chat. Right now, instead of passing individually like this, for example, can I go with for loop, now 2 semicolons, int I equal to 0. I want to start with 0 at index position, and I should be less than arr dot length I plus plus. Now here arr of 0, sorry, arr of I equal to new. Let me go with new object like that. Can I write like this? Come on. Yes, I'm just trying to pass the object. That's it. Now, in this method, how many objects I am passing? 3 objects. 3 objects, right? Now, in this static block, how many objects I am passing? 1 lakh. I hope you're understanding, guys. Same code, exactly the same code. There is no change here. Okay. Now, right now, after the execution of this particular program, after the execution of this particular block, how many objects are present in my array? 1 lakh objects. 1 lakh objects are there. Okay. Now I'm just trying to take a method, array list time. Guys, this is important. Please observe. What are these? Tell me. Just a local variable. How many local variables I have taken? 2 local variables, start and end. Okay. Now at line number 19, observe what I am doing. I'm just creating a array list. Now line number 20, you did not know this method up to now. Line number 20. Okay, guys, by seeing this highlighted place, in line number 20, I have highlighted one code. What do you understand by that? It is a static method. What is a static method? Current time millis. That is a static method. Where it is present? It is present in system class. What this method will be doing, this particular method will be returning the current system time in milliseconds. Current system time in milliseconds. Whatever the time which is returned by this method, I'm just trying to store in start. Okay. For example, please check this. Just let me try to have small comment like this, and I'm just removing this from the comment. I'm going to call only array list time. Okay, let me execute. Right click, run as Java application. This is current time in milliseconds. I hope you're understanding me, guys. Okay, now let me remove this. Let me keep this in comment. Again, I'm removing this from the comment. Okay, now what I'm doing here at line number 19, I'm creating an array, array list, and I'm trying to get the start time. Array list created start time, and observe line number 22 to line number 25. What I'm doing, I'm using for each loop. To iterate the elements which are present in my object array and pass those elements into my array list. Please check this. For object obj1 EARR. What is this EARR? array list. Sorry, what is this ARR? Array name. Array name. What is this object type of the array? Guys, come on. Yes. This, okay. For example, in class A, if I want to retrieve the elements which are present in my array by using for each loop, tell me what I need to do. Object object O. Why I have given object? Type of this array is object. After that, what I need to go? ARR. ARR is the name of this array. And after that, what I'll be doing? System.out.println O. Right? So instead of printing the objects, what I am doing here, I am trying to pass those objects into my array list. All 1 lakh objects I am passing into my array list. Once that process is completed, I am trying to get the end time, starting time and ending time. Guys, are you understanding me? Whenever I created my array list, what is the starting time? After passing 1 lakh objects into my array list, what is the ending time? And I'm just trying to subtract. If I'm trying to subtract and from start, I'm going to get a number. Exactly in the same manner, I'm trying to use linked list. I mean, one more method. Exactly same manner. I have taken two local variables. Now I had created a linked list. I obtained the starting time. I passed 1 lakh objects into my linked list and I got the end time. And from end to start, I had subtracted. Okay. Now let me try to execute and let us check whether array list construction time is more or linked list construction time is more. What is your opinion? Which one will be more? Linked list. Why? Because data will be created in the form of nodes. Okay. Let me execute. Right click, run as Java application. Guys, array list time is 4. In 4 milliseconds, it got completed. 1 lakh objects got there for just in 4 milliseconds. In linked list, 7. So it took a little bit more time than array list. Are you observing here? Guys, please tell me, did you understand it? Online students, can you please respond in the chat, guys? Guys, please respond in the chat. Please respond in the chat. Respond. Yes, that is great. That is great. Online students, don't sit idle. Respond. Okay, just let me try to copy the entire program. Okay. Construction time for array list versus linked list. This is the program for construction time for array list versus linked list. Okay. Now let me. Okay. Now, can you take one more? Yes or no? Online students, please respond in the chat for me. Can I go with hash set, linked hash set and preset also? I don't want to start with, I don't want to complete with only hash set. I want to complete all the three. No, you cannot handle. You cannot handle. Okay, no problem. No issues. Guys, do me a favor. I'll upload these programs in our Google Classroom today only, right now only. Okay. Please practice this list. Okay. So what I want to conclude is, for all list implementation classes, once again, for all list implementation classes, how many are there? How many are there? 3. What are those? Array list, linked list, vector. For all list implementation classes, insertion order is maintained or not? Maintained. Null is allowed or not? Duplicates are allowed or not? Duplicates. Heterogeneous elements accepted or not? What about synchronization? Which class is synchronized? Vector. What is the default capacity of array list? Vector. Linked list available from, linked list is available from, I did not wrote that point, I guess, right? Did I wrote that point? Linked list, yes. It is available from Java 1.2 version. It is available from Java 1.2 version. How the data is stored in linked list? In the form of nodes. Node means it will be having 3 fields. Data field, link to the next field, link to the previous field. Construction time of linked list is more, but manipulation in linked list is easy. Manipulation is very good, but construction time for linked list is more. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay, we had seen iterator, we had seen list iterator, we had seen enumeration interface also. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll be trying to use iterator interface. Iterator interface. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it for today. I don't want to go for more. Please practice. If you are not practicing, you will forget. Please practice. Okay. Synchronization. Oh, synchronization also I did not say. Linked list. Guys, linked list. Just let me try to write like this. It is, sorry, it is not SYN, not SYNCHRONIZED, not synchronized. Only vector is synchronized. Array list not synchronized. Linked list is also not synchronized. Remaining classes we'll be trying to cover in our tomorrow session. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening, guys. Thank you. That's it for today. That's it for today. But guys, please, please, once again, I'm saying you, not practicing, you will forget. Please, you need to practice, guys. You need to practice. Online students, I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Please practice. Please practice. Okay. It will be rounded off. Others, it will be rounded off. COREJAVA, when it will be completed. Pushpa, as I said, most probably Pushpa. Okay. Most probably next week ending it will be done, buddy. Okay. You can use Mahavir. Please check that. Please check Mahavir. Can you please check that? Just check, you will understand. Okay, buddy. Sasi, set, for set you cannot use list iterator. Why? Because in set index values are not maintained. Guys, you can leave. You wait. Yeah. You can leave, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll upload the program. I'll upload the program. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening. We'll try to continue our sessions again by tomorrow. Thank you. Adarsh, I cannot say that, buddy. You need to ask. I hope you're understanding me. Please, you need to ask.